back. The requests just keep on coming, and today's is quite an interesting one. As a kid growing up in the 90s, one of the things you probably did in school was play video games on the computer. Well, more like edutainment games. You know, like Oregon Trail, Word Munchers, or my personal favorite, Dino Park Tycoon. Well, I mean, we had that in my school. Anyway, this do-it-yourself park builder was just fascinating to me, building crazy coasters and managing rides and things like that. It, well, obviously fascinated someone at Lucasarts because that's the subject of today's episode, Thrillville. So does this do-it-yourself park builder, well, construct a spot in your Xbox collection? Let's take a look.
Hello, anybody home? It's me, Uncle Mortimer. I've been looking at those roller coaster designs you sent, and I just went through the roof. Your enthusiasm has really paid off. Listen, kiddo.
The story of Thrillville,
Yeah, I'm just as surprised as you are.
can pretty much be summed up as this. You choose your character from the best of Sears Catalog's models, then you visit your uncle, owner of Thrillville and champion Doc Brown impersonator, who wants you to run his famous park while he works on some special projects, all while trying to stay ahead of the competition, the evil Globojoy Corp.
Right now, it's a bit volatile, but once I perfect the formula, it'll be the cleanest, most efficient energy source the world has ever known. Do you realize the implications of such a substance? We won't have to refill the go-karts as much.
That's it. I mean, it's a game where you build and run an amusement park. It's not like the park killed your father or something.
Father! No!
It. Now, before you dive in, let's talk about what it takes to manage Thrillville. You'll have 5 ongoing goals while you manage your park. Building rides, playing games, talking to guests, training staff, and managing the business. I've set up stations right here.
As it's been stated, the goal of Thrillville is to successfully run the park. In each section of the park, you're given a series of missions that you must complete in order to unlock new rides and stalls, coasters, and of course the next park to work on. So what are these missions that you must partake in? For starters, you can place rides, games, stalls, and coasters. Building coasters is quite easy to do. Just snap compatible track parts together till you reach the beginning of the track again. This mechanic also goes for designing racetracks and mini golf courses as well. The roller coasters are neat, but not really the highlight of the game, unless you want to feel like you're riding one, or watching a DVD of someone riding one. You can also ride the regular rides, but it's kind of useless. The next section is the social aspect. In order to keep your customers happy, you need to talk to them. You can have conversations, ask them how they like the park, challenge them to minigames, and even flirt with them, making them fall in love with you.
I hope you know CPR, because you take my breath away.
I don't, but I'll practice on you if you'd like.
You really shouldn't, though. No.
Next order of business is business. Here, you pretty much set ticket prices as well as prices for the rides and stalls, pay for advertising, and check your stats. Not very exciting in a video game. The last, and in my opinion, the best part of Thrillville are the minigames. The minigame collection Thrillville offers is crazy, from racing, mini-golf, shooting galleries, shoot-em-ups, first-person shooters, platformers. Hell, even the staff have minigames with puzzles, dancing, and cleaning the park. Of course, if you'd rather just play the games, you can do so in single-player or tournament mode for 1 to 4 players.
So in a funny twist, the best part of a park building game is not the park building at all, it's the mini-games. But I mean, don't get me wrong, all of it's still fun to play.
Sadly, I can't lie, the graphics are not that great in Thrillville. Well, in the park section of it. The characters are very jaggy and the parks are decent at best, but with the minigames looking pretty good, I don't think the developers expected players to look at the characters for very long. With audio, the music's not bad, with a lot of it being peppy licensed songs. However, the voice acting sounds like the actors didn't give much emotion to the characters. And of course, there's...
I hope you know CPR, because you take my breath away.
I don't, but I'll practice on you if you'd like.
So that's Thrillville, one of the best park building games where you probably won't build a park. In all seriousness though, it's a fun sim with a crazy collection of minigames attached that's definitely collection worthy. Plus it's quite affordable. There was a sequel for Xbox 360, PlayStation 2, PlayStation Portable, Nintendo DS, and PC called Thrillville Off the Rails that's supposed to be a bigger, better game, but I haven't played that yet so I couldn't tell you. Before I head off though, I'd like to thank my good friend Scott for requesting this game. It was pretty fun to go through. Well, I got a lot more quests to look at, so with that I'll say this is the Dolly Popka, and if you want to play retro, try going green. I'll see you next time.